Positivity is not just an attitude, it is a way of life, a state of being that has the power to transform ordinary days into extraordinary experiences and struggles into stepping stones toward greatness. It is the quiet voice that tells you to rise when life has knocked you down, the inner fire that refuses to let setbacks define you, and the invisible energy that turns obstacles into opportunities. Too often, we underestimate the impact of our own thoughts, forgetting that every action, every decision, and every outcome begins first in the mind. When you cultivate positivity, you do not deny the existence of hardship, but you choose not to be enslaved by it. You recognize pain, but refuse to let it poison your vision. You accept challenges, but refuse to be crushed under their weight. Life will always present storms, financial struggles, heartbreaks, failures, doubts. But a mind rooted in positivity is like a tree that bends with the wind yet never breaks. It draws strength from its roots, and those roots are the beliefs, affirmations, and unwavering commitment to see the good even when the world seems dark. To live with positivity is to declare that circumstances do not own you. Rather, you own your response to them. Think about the people you admire most in life. Great leaders, innovators, or even someone in your own family who inspired you. They were not people who never faced struggles. On the contrary, they are remembered because they faced difficulties yet carried themselves with light, with a belief that tomorrow could be brighter, and with an energy that uplifted others along the way. Positivity, in this sense, is not selfish, it is contagious. When you radiate optimism, you not only lift your own spirit, but also spark courage and hope in those around you. Imagine walking into a room heavy with negativity, doubt, and fear, and then imagine one person entering with a smile, a calm aura, and words filled with encouragement. That one person can shift the entire atmosphere. That one person can be you. If you decide today that no matter what comes, you will not be broken, but instead will shine even brighter. Positivity is a choice, a decision you must renew every morning when you wake up, a vow you make to yourself that regardless of yesterday's disappointments, today is a new chance to begin again. Each sunrise whispers possibility. Each breath you take is proof that you are alive for a reason, and every setback you face is not the end but simply part of a larger story being written about your strength, resilience, and purpose. When you embrace this mindset, you begin to see how even the darkest chapters can lead to the most beautiful transformations, and you will walk through life not as a victim of circumstance, but as the author of your destiny, powered by positivity. Positivity is not about ignoring reality or pretending that pain does not exist. It is about acknowledging the truth while still choosing to focus on possibilities instead of limitations. Every person who has achieved something remarkable has done so not because their path was free of obstacles, but because they learned to see obstacles as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Think of Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He could have easily surrendered to discouragement, listened to the negative voices around him, and accepted failure as final. Instead, he maintained a mindset of positivity, reframing each failure as a step closer to success. That is the essence of positive thinking. It turns defeat into education, rejection into redirection, and failure into fuel. When you train your mind to look at setbacks through the lens of growth, you stop fearing challenges and start embracing them as necessary building blocks of your journey. Too often, people quit just before their breakthrough because they allowed negativity to convince them that the pain of the moment was greater than the promise of the future. But positivity whispers, "Keep going! Your effort will not be wasted." It reminds you that storms never last forever, that every winter is followed by spring, and that within every difficulty lies the seed of a greater strength waiting to bloom. If you want to live a life of purpose, then you must become intentional about what you feed your mind. Surround yourself with thoughts, people, and environments that build you up rather than tear you down. The world is already filled with enough negativity, criticism, and fear. You do not need to add to it by doubting yourself. Instead, become the person who believes in possibilities even when others see only problems. Positivity is magnetic. It attracts opportunities, relationships, and experiences aligned with hope and abundance. When you begin to live with this mindset, doors that once seemed closed will start to open, because positivity changes how you show up in the world. You become more resilient in the face of difficulties, more creative in solving problems, and more courageous in pursuing your dreams. People will be drawn to your energy because you radiate strength, and your confidence will inspire others to rise as well. This is why positive thinking is not just about you. It's about the legacy you leave behind. Every smile you offer, every encouraging word you speak, every moment you choose hope over despair adds light to a world that desperately needs it. Remember, darkness is not defeated by more darkness. It is defeated by light. And positivity is that light. It does not mean your life will be free of trials, but it means your trials will never destroy you because you refuse to give them that power. The strongest people are not those who never fell, but those who kept rising with a spirit that could not be broken. You have that same power within you, the power to choose optimism, the power to believe in yourself, and the power to see every ending as the beginning of something greater. Let positivity be your compass, guiding you through uncertainty, keeping you steady in storms, and reminding you daily that the best is yet to come. Because it truly is. Positivity is the bridge between who you are today and who you are capable of becoming tomorrow. It is the quiet force that helps you rise when the weight of the world is pressing you down, the inner strength that keeps you moving when logic says you should quit, and the spark of light that allows you to see a future brighter than your present reality. Life will test you. There will be days when you feel unseen, unheard, and unworthy. There will be moments when your hard work goes unnoticed, when people doubt you, and when your dreams seem out of reach. But in those very moments, positivity becomes your greatest weapon. It tells you that you are more than your circumstances, that your worth is not determined by temporary failures, and that every step you take in faith brings you closer to the life you were meant to live. The truth is, you cannot always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. That response, whether rooted in negativity or in positivity, will shape your entire life. If you choose fear, doubt, and negativity, you will shrink, give up, and miss the greatness you were designed for. But if you choose positivity, hope, and faith, you will expand, endure, and rise higher than you ever imagined possible. Every day is an invitation to choose, and those choices compound into habits, habits into character, and character into destiny. The greatest victories in life often come after the hardest battles, and the people who win are not always the strongest or the most talented, but the ones who refuse to let negativity rob them of their vision. You must decide today to be that person, to stand tall when life tries to bend you, to smile when life tries to break you, and to keep walking forward when life tries to stop you. Positivity is not naive, it is courageous. It takes courage to believe in yourself when others don't, to keep chasing your dreams after you've failed, and to hold on to faith when everything around you seems hopeless. But courage is built in those moments, and each time you choose positivity, you grow stronger, braver, and more unstoppable. Remember, your life is not just about you. Every time you rise, you give someone else permission to rise. Every time you shine, you light the path for someone else lost in the dark. Your story, your perseverance, your unwavering optimism can be the reason someone else decides not to give up. That is the ripple effect of positivity. It does not end with you. It multiplies and transforms the world around you. So do not underestimate the power of your mindset. Do not belittle the impact of your choice to stay hopeful. You may not realize it, but you are shaping your future with every thought you allow, every word you speak, and every action you take. Plant seeds of positivity, and in time, you will reap a harvest of joy, success, and fulfillment. And when challenges come, and they will, you will meet them with resilience, confidence, and peace, knowing that nothing can truly defeat a heart that chooses to see light in the midst of darkness. This is the secret of champions, the mindset of leaders, and the foundation of dreamers who change the world. So wherever you are in life today, make a promise to yourself. No matter the struggle, no matter the pain, no matter the setback, you will stay positive. You will keep believing, keep striving, and keep shining. Because the best is not behind you, it is ahead of you. Your journey is not over, your story is still being written, and the final chapters can be more beautiful than you ever imagined. The power of positivity is in your hands. Use it, live it, and let it carry you to heights you never thought possible. So as you walk forward from this moment, carry with you the unshakable truth that positivity is not just a thought, it is a decision, a daily choice to rise, to shine, and to believe in something greater than your struggles. The storms of life will come, but you are stronger than the storm. The world will doubt you, but your faith will silence every doubt. And when the road gets hard, remember this: your light, your courage, and your relentless positivity have the power not only to change your life, but also to inspire the lives of countless others. Stand tall, smile through the struggle, and keep moving forward with hope in your heart. Because the best chapters of your story have not yet been written, and the future waiting for you is brighter than you can imagine. The power of positivity is already within you. Now it is time to live it, breathe it, and let it guide you to greatness.